Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Advertise with Sahara Football. Call us now.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. It's a fine morning here. As usual, I'm your host SUAREZ'S. Today I'm going to bring you a lot of interesting news. Two news basically. One on Kevin Prince Boateng. We all know about the injury Surez suffered on Sunday in that 4-1 thumping of Real Betis. Could this be a golden opportunity for Kevin Prince Boateng to shine for FC Barcelona, to prove his worth? He hasn't been getting a lot of opportunities. We are going to discuss if this is a great opportunity for him. I'm also going to talk to you about the Black Stars hotel issue that was all around the news yesterday, about them not being able to enter the hotel facility yesterday night, and going to clear the air on a few issues, why that news broke, whether there's any truth at all in that news. As usual, I'm your host SUAREZ'S. If you are new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell to get more updates. So let me just jump right into it. So as we are all aware, on Sunday Barcelona took on Real Betis, and Kevin Prince Boateng on the bench. He was named on the bench but did not take part in that game. And in that game as well, we are well aware that Surez, who is the main striker for FC Barcelona, suffered an injury, and that injury reports have come out and said they will keep him out for a maximum of 2 weeks. With Surez not in the team, there are so many options available for Ernesto Valverde. He could play Messi in a false 9 position, which he has done under Pep Guardiola before. But we all know there's a reason they brought in a Ghanaian player called Kevin Prince Boateng. We all know Kevin Prince Boateng has not earned the trust of the coach, but Surez's injury might have to force the coach's hand into playing Kevin Prince Boateng in the next few games. We all know he has played only 2 competitive games for Barcelona, one in the Copa del Rey, which was his very first game a day after just signing, and the other one was in the La Liga game against Real Valladolid, which is not a debut we'd want to remember. On that same day as well, as you remember on this channel, I said it, he was robbed, his home was robbed in his absence. Thieves broke into his house, and basically it wasn't a night to remember for Kevin Prince Boateng. He has been named in other squads, most recently in part for the Champions League second leg game with Lyon. He did not play a part in those games as well, and it was quite sad that he came with a lot of expectations as a backup to Surez. We know he wouldn't get as much playing time, but we didn't know it would be this bad. Yes, it hasn't been that great, but we hope things will get better. This Surez injury could be the break Kevin Prince Boateng needs. It depends on the coach eventually, but it could be a real chance for Kevin Prince Boateng to show his true abilities for FC Barcelona and for the world, because since his move to the Catalan Giants, he hasn't been given or afforded the much needed time and opportunity to show what he can really do on the pitch. We all know it takes some people some time to settle into some teams, but Kevin Prince Boateng hasn't been given the opportunities he needs to adapt to Barcelona's playing style and everything that Barcelona is all about. So the story says here, there's a story here on Ghana Web. It says Barcelona forward Kevin Prince Boateng could benefit from Surez's injury. So let me read it to you. It says Ghana forward Kevin Prince Boateng could enjoy some playing minutes for Barcelona following the injury to Surez on Sunday. Now, Surez sustained an ankle injury during Barcelona's 4-1 win over Real Betis in the Spanish La Liga on Sunday night. Medical tests have shown that the Uruguayan international will be out for the next 10 to 15 days. Now, Boateng is expected to take up the mantle in the absence of the former Liverpool marksman when the Blaugrana engage Espanyol in the Catalan derby after the international break. Now, Boateng was signed on loan from Sassuolo in the January transfer window to provide cover for Surez, though he has featured less than many had expected. Now, the Ghana international has played just 2 matches for Barcelona. He was thrown into the lineup for the first leg of the Copa del Rey quarter-final away game at Sevilla, despite only joining a day or so before. He featured 63 minutes before being taken off. His only other match came against Real Valladolid, once again starting but being withdrawn on the hour mark. The 32-year-old did not score in either game. While Boateng was aware that he was not bought in to become a starter, perhaps he thought he would still enjoy more minutes than he is now. The derby against Espanyol could provide a perfect opportunity for the former Las Palmas forward to show that he still has some worth for Valverde as the Blaugrana enter the final stretch of the season. So that's the story of Kevin Prince Boateng and Luis Suarez's injury, what it can offer Kevin Prince Boateng in the coming days. Remember, this is an international break week. This Thursday, matches will be going on. Euro 2020 qualifiers will be going on as well. There will be also other games over the weekend. African Cup of Nations final qualifier games for AFCON 2019. And so many other international games. Also, there will be no club games this weekend. And next week, Barcelona take on Espanyol. And Kevin Prince Boateng could be called into the game. We all know Ernesto Valverde has the opportunity also, or the choice also, to play Messi in a false nine position. It's up to the coach. Will he give Kevin Prince Boateng the opportunity? Let me know your thoughts on this issue. Is this Kevin Prince Boateng's best chance to show his worth for FC Barcelona? Do you think this is Kevin Prince Boateng's best chance for FC Barcelona? It hasn't been a great ride so far in Spain. The second stint in Spain, it hasn't been great, but we hope with this new opportunity he can make and grab it with both hands and make it count. Especially, we need him to be back in his form. We need him to show his worth. We all know he's a great player. We need him to show that to the rest of the world and to FC Barcelona. So to my next story, and it has to do with the Ghana Black Stars. Yes, last night reports were emerging that their hotel that they had booked for the Stars players coming in, I said the camping had begun yesterday. The camping players arrived from their various clubs. Nicolas Opoku reportedly was the first player to come back to the Black Stars camp, and there had been reports that they had been stranded in front of their hotel. Yes, that was the report going around, that the Black Stars had been stranded at their hotel in Accra here, and various media houses spread that report. But later on, after contacting the hotel authorities, they said this news was false. First of all, let me read a story to you about the Black Stars being stranded in their hotel, the Tang Palace Hotel. That's the name of the place. Now, the story says it was a breaking news. The members of the Black Star staff and players are reportedly stranded outside their camping base, Tang Palace Hotel, after being denied access by the hotel management. Now, the members of the technical team and players who traveled from abroad are left stranded in the streets of Roman Ridge in the suburb of Accra, where the hotel is located. According to reports, hotel insiders say the normalization committee has not paid some huge amounts owed the hotel, while others claim the hotel is demanding immediate payment before the players are allowed in. So varying reports there, and more players abroad are expected to fly in tonight, as they would have to come to join the first team training session that is scheduled for tomorrow, which is today. And the Black Stars, as I said, are preparing to face the final AFCON qualifier game with Kenya. But this report unfortunately turned out to be false. The Black Stars players were in their hotel rooms, are currently in their hotel rooms, and the issue was that it was an overzealous security man who prevented them from entering. A member of the normalization committee had to intercede. Then they were allowed to enter the hotel room later on. The hotel management denied any such reports. I think this is damage limitation in their opinion. I think that security man who prevented the players from entering the hotel would be dealt with, and they are trying to keep it hush-hush. It later came on that the Black Stars, the normalization committee man, came to confirm that, and that's Mr. Michael Asante, came to confirm that they had paid everything ahead, and the Black Stars players were subsequently allowed in. And this was the whole debacle that broke the news about them being stranded outside. So the management in this story said they were denying all reports making the rounds about them denying access of the hotel to the Black Stars players. The management of Tang Palace Hotel discredits reports stating that they denied the Ghana Black Stars team access to their facility. There were reports that the Ghana Black Stars players and technical team were stranded outside their camping hotel after being denied access to their rooms by the hotel management. But the manager of the Tang Palace Hotel, Miss Lolita Fiajo, insisted that there is absolutely no truth in the reports and added that the hotel rooms were booked in advance and that the players and technical team are currently in their rooms. Several Black Stars players abroad arrived at their camping hotel today ahead of the AFCON qualifier game against Kenya in Accra this weekend. The team will begin training tomorrow. So that is the Black Stars news there. They were not, according to the hotel reports, they said they were not denied access and that media report was false, but insiders said it was an overzealous security man that blocked them from entering before issues were later resolved. So there is some truth in the initial media reports, but now the most important thing is that the Black Stars are camped and ready to go for Saturday. Today they'll have their first training session ahead of the AFCON 2019 final qualifier game with Kenya before they face Mauritius subsequently on the 26th of March. So that has been it for today, guys. I'll be bringing you updates on Kevin Prince Boateng's issue with FC Barcelona. He has a great opportunity in the coming weeks to prove his worth following Suarez'S 2-week injury, and also the Black Stars reports about them being stranded outside their Tang Palace Hotel, which they had booked ahead of time. I've cleared the air on that. They are now in their rooms gearing up to go to their Accra Sports Stadium for their first training session. So that has been it for today, guys. Enjoy your day.